Hi everyone, and welcome back to How to Hockey with the San Diego Gulls. This week we are talking about face-offs. This simple part of the game may seem like an easy area to skip over, but there are a lot of important things going on during them. Let's get started. Face-offs, or draws as they are also known as, are an important part of any game. They are used to restart play after a stoppage. A stoppage can occur following a goal, offsides, icing, penalty, save, and if the puck goes out of play. They are also used to start each period and over time. A typical face-off will see the two centers squaring up with each other on the face-off dot. On both sides of the centers will be their wings. The wingers have two main jobs in this situation. Support the center by coming in to help gain possession and tie up their opponent to give the center more space to battle. However, if a player moves too early, the referee has the option to remove the center from the face-off and have a winger come in to take the face-off instead. This small punishment helps keep either team from gaining an unfair advantage or an early start. Centers must also be aware not to get penalized on face-offs. If a player attempts to win a puck back with their hand or cover the puck, they will be assessed a delay of game penalty. Standing behind the center, you will find the defenseman. Most of the time, the center is trying to win the puck back to the defenseman to gain possession and start attacking the opponent's zone. With the basics of face-offs down, we can start to look at the more advanced tactics surrounding 5-on-5 face-offs. As we went over on our previous episode, the ice is broken up into 3 distinct zones. Face-offs can happen in all 3 zones, with each having different strategies and objectives for them. Starting in the defensive zone, you may notice players not lining up in a traditional sense. You will often find a defender on the hash marks closest to the boards and a winger nearly at the other face-off circle. This type of positioning is used to help better be prepared to defend and get the puck out of the zone quickly. For example, with the standard defensive position mentioned, a center can win the puck back, allowing the defender to pick it up and skate behind the net for protection. This will allow the winger on the far end of the ice to skate directly to the boards to be a breakout option. While this is happening, the winger closest to the center will try to block his opponent from getting the puck and then head up to the opposing defenders in case the puck gets turned over. Now, you'll notice the other defender standing in front of his own goalie. This player can do 2 things. They can either go behind the net to be another passing option, or they can switch sides with the defender on the wall to create a small switchback play to get the puck out. If done properly, each player should be able to break out of the zone easily or be ready to defend if the face-off is lost. Neutral zone face-offs are a bit more basic but do have some variety to them. Usually, a neutral zone face-off will be a standard draw with no new positional alignments. However, if a team wants to be more aggressive or if they need some offense, they will line up with one of the defensemen in the winger's spot and his defensive partner will stand straight behind the center. On the open side of the ice, the wingers will line up behind each other. One of the wingers will skate to the far end of the ice to try and beat the opposing defender, while the other one will try and find open ice in either the middle or close side of the ice. The center will act as a support man for the defenseman if the face-off is won. If the face-off is lost, the center will stick to the opposing center. In this situation, the winger closest to the puck will pressure that player, while the other winger will stick with the opponent's wingers. In the offensive zone, teams will sometimes get creative, but there are a few staples. First up is the traditional face-off setup. Another setup will see teams move their open side winger or defenseman to the top of the circles to try to attempt a one-time shot. Another strategy a team can use is crowding the front of the net. In this situation, a team would put 4 forwards and 1 defenseman on the ice. The 3 forwards would line up behind one another in front of the goalie. From here, the center can either try and shoot the puck off the face-off to create a rebound or win it back to the defender for a screen shot. This type of formation normally only happens towards the end of games and periods, as it is a high-risk setup. This is all the time we have for now on How to Hockey. We will be taking a week off so everyone is able to enjoy their Thanksgiving. When we return, we will start to shift our focus to all things special teams.